Imagine a rock song that blends high-octane energy, polka rhythms, and, wait for it, yodeling. Sounds bizarre, right? But that's exactly what makes Focus's Hocus Pocus one of the most eccentric hits in music history. This unforgettable track mirrors the sheer madness of the Dutch progressive rock band that created it, leaving listeners both baffled and mesmerized. And here's where it gets even more fascinating. The song was born out of pure spontaneity during a rehearsal, with keyboardist and singer Thijs van Leer yodeling for the very first time in his life. Yes, you read that right, he'd never yodeled before that moment. So, how did this experimental jam session turn into a rock anthem? Let's dive in. In 1970, Focus's debut album In and Out of Focus received glowing reviews, but failed to translate into sales. The band's self-released single House of the King didn't fare much better, leaving them in a state of apathy. Fast forward to 1971, with a revamped rhythm section featuring bassist Cyril Havermans and drummer Pierre van der Linden, the band knew they needed something extraordinary to break through. And this is the part most people miss. Their breakthrough came during a casual rehearsal at a castle, where guitarist Jan Akkerman played a riff that sparked magic. Van der Linden threw in a 2-bar drum solo, and Van Leer, out of nowhere, started yodeling. It was pure improvisation, fueled by the joy of playing together. What's even more astonishing? Van Leer still insists, "I think it came from heaven." He knew instantly they'd created something special, though he never imagined it would become a rock classic. Recorded in London in 1971 with producer Mike Vernon, known for his work with Fleetwood Mac and John Mayall, Hocus Pocus was laid down in just a couple of takes, complete with a manic flute solo, accordion flourishes, and scat vocal ad-libs. The track's lack of traditional lyrics led Van Leer to suggest a title that rhymed with the band's name, hence Hocus Pocus, though Crocus was briefly considered. The song's journey to stardom wasn't immediate. It was the decision to trim the track from 6.5 minutes to 3 for its single release that catapulted Focus into the spotlight. Hocus Pocus reached number 20 in the UK and number 9 in the US, solidifying the band's transatlantic success. But here's the controversial part. While the song remains their defining hit, Van Leer admits it overshadows the rest of their work. Is it fair for one song to define an entire band's legacy? Let's discuss in the comments. Live performances of Hocus Pocus often stretched beyond 10 minutes, but the band resisted making it the centerpiece of their shows. Van Leer explains, "We dared to be vulnerable, highlighting their dynamic range, a trait that set them apart from many contemporaries." The song's influence endures, resurfacing in TV shows like Saxondale and covered by rock giants like Iron Maiden, Helloween, and Marillion. While Van Leer admits he's not a fan of most covers, he praises Vanessa Mae's classical rendition as brilliant. Today, Focus continues to tour and record, but Hocus Pocus remains their crown jewel. The song deserves its place in rock history, Van Leer concedes. But does its dominance overshadow their other work? Or is it a testament to its timeless appeal? Share your thoughts below. We'd love to hear your take on this iconic track and its legacy.